Welcome to visit UC Merced. So I apologize that today I cannot meet you in person. I have a time conflict for out of the town trip. My name is YangQuan Chen. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to give you an overview of our scientific data-driven research and education excellence at MESA Lab. MESA Lab stands for Mechatronics, Embedded Systems, and Automation. Welcome again. So first of all, I want to acknowledge the support I received in the past 10 years in the UC Merced. And starting 2005, 2012, I was in Utah State University. I received lots of support there as well. So in a nutshell, my lab is a mechatronics lab, okay? Mechatronics, embedded systems, and automation. I started the lab in the year 2012. My lab is in the Castle Research Facility of UC Merced. Our research excellence in unmanned aerial systems and personal remote sensing for agriculture, and cyber physics systems, mechatronics, applied fractional calculus, and modeling and control of renewable energy systems. These are our courses about mechatronics, unmanned aerial systems, nonlinear control, linear control, robust control, and optimal control, and fractional order mechanics. So our research is linked to all the real world problems in the San Joaquin Valley, like energy-related, water-related, precision ag, environmental monitoring, and so on and so forth. The last part is also today's topic is on digital heritage. So as you know, why drones? There are so many applications, only limited by your imagination. So far, you will see that it's still an increasing market. It's called like $127 billion market. You can see the top application areas like infrastructure, agriculture, transportation, security, media and entertainment, insurance, and telecommunication and mining, and the list can be very long. So our emphasis are mainly focused on agriculture, environmental monitoring, and digital heritage. So we have created lots of undergraduate research opportunities. For example, we have engineering service learning, we have a formal course offering, and we have club activities. We have on-campus jobs created for the students, like student success interns, as well as we have UC Center of Excellence on unmanned aerial systems safety, led by Dr. Stark. There are several other labs also working with drones on our campus. So it's MESA Lab, and the Vice Lab, and the Hive Lab, and so on and so forth. So as you can see that in our campus, we use the drones to do many different things. One of them is very interesting for our new students. When they come, they have a walk through this, our statue. It's called Beginning. You will be able to see on the campus tour. And we'll put the students line up in the UC Merced logo here. And we take aerial pictures for everybody. It's fun, right? And this is also
I just remember being so
small
excited to walk together.
Video clip to show how we can
finally
make this
getting
one
to
happen.
the point where like our journey of going to college was starting.
And me crossing the bridge.
So
I just remember.
So today I'm going to mainly give you an overview of our research excellence in drones and talking about educational excellence in drones and our next steps. So 3 areas of research, I already said: precision ag, environmental monitoring, and digital heritage. One of the most commonly used function is for aerial imagery. So this is a picture we put together as a vernal pool and a grassland reserve. This is next door to our campus. You probably will be able to see It's around 6,500 acres reserve. It's huge. So I would like to say we have the biggest playground for our research in the world. And for precision agriculture, you are going to see that the key problem is to use the resources in the right time, right amount, in the right place. The resources include the water, chemical pesticides, and even fertilizers. So you can use the drones to do all of them. So in a nutshell, you know that precision ag is actually a big data industry, and the drones are the big data generators that collect the data. In this movie, you are going to see that we have seeing the field under different spectrums. On the far end, the dark side, this is like thermal imagery, and this is RGB, and this is near infrared. So together, we form a big data. It's a big matrix. So we'll be able to extract the features and understand what's the genetic traits for selecting the best genetic engineered seeds, so that we can have the strongest breed. So that is a long time ago with Dow cotton field experiments. Other applications, including also crop health, like you can see, this is the wavelengths. Okay, they have different response, the reflectance rate. So this is the visual like RGB, red, green, blue. So this is a small section for the near infrared. So you can see from red to near infrared, there's a sharp rise. This is called red edge. From that features, we'll be able to see the crop and infer the crop health. There are cameras with multiple bands. So this is also called multispectral imageries. And we also use drones to help us to evaluate the biochar application. This is actually a field of onions. So we have different biochars applied. Okay, then we'll see how it grows, and in the end, what is the yield. So I understand what's the best mixture of the soil amendments. So I call this is a soil star, so that we will be able to maintain the soil health. The drone can be used as a M&V, measurement and verification purpose before and after you do this soil amendments, so that we can, based on this scientific data, to design incentives and policies. So also we can use the drone to check the soil variability, so that we understand where we should apply more biochars. This is environmental research. We take pictures under different bands, different resolutions, and so on and so forth. This is our reserve. You can see this is actually called vernal pool. We can see the small pond, different seasons with different size. And sometimes the pond is simply dry, but they have different level of moisture level. So undergraduate research that collect the data over different time of different seasons to understand the ecosystem dynamics. We also did many other projects. Just give you some examples. For example, this is a piece of land with water, so the sandhill crane will sleep in there in the night. So these are the red dots. You can see all the red dots are, each red dot is a bird. Okay, so this bird counting using drones is a very innovative work. Probably we did for the first time in this accuracy. We also did the flowering dynamics, called flowering dynamics. We can do soil sampling, air quality sampling, and so on and so forth. Especially we have a dedicated methane emission quantification research going on to check the methane emission. Also for pipeline leak sniffing using drones. This is a project we had with Northern Alaska called APEX mission. APEX means it's Alaska peatland experiment. So those permafrost will thaw and release the methanes. We want to quantify that. This is a project still ongoing. It's a long-term observation of environmental data. Not doctor yet. Derek Hollenbeck is finishing up a PhD dissertation on this source determination problem. Okay. The other third part of our research excellence is in digital heritage. So everybody heard about that's there's a Bamiyan statue was bombed by Taliban people. But fortunately, before that, people did digital scanning of the 3D. So even this is already disappeared, we can still make this type of 3D reconstruction of the statue in a digital way. So this is a digital heritage. It's an interesting topic, using drones for the 3D mapping. So we did the 3D mapping in the Mayan caves in the Belize. Work with our archaeologist and anthropologist, Professor Moyes in the Shar. So the drone used as a robotic archaeologist to help to speed up the mapping of the large caves. And then out of the cave drone project, we published a monograph about how to perform optimal point cloud processing for the 3D reconstruction using the drones. We came out with some very innovative ideas to intelligently stitch all the clouds together precisely. So for details, you can check this book if you want to learn more. Dr. Zhang is right now working in the driverless car company, do the LiDAR 3D mapping and processing. And another PhD student, Dr. Neil, just finished last May and published a research monograph on tree-level ET, evapotranspiration estimation using small drones for precision ag. Also, we invented how to make the big data smart, so that we use innovative analytics to infer the crop dynamics for precision agriculture. So this will happen later this year or next year for the book, the second book. So for education excellence in drones, we did a lot of outreach. So this is our tabling events. We have high school kids visiting our lab. We also fly in a cage. We don't show this one. In a nutshell, I call this as a UAS for STEM. We have unmanned aerial systems for STEM education. We build this kind of ecosystem. We have tier 0, meaning we have K-12 outreach. We have tier 1, means student clubs. We build our base, like our AIAA club, design, build, and fly team. I will have drone racing club. Tier 2 is service learning. We have 1 credit course offered every semester. Tier 3 will be extension, so we can offer like citrus aviation, UCM extension training courses. Tier 4 is our 4 credit course. It's unmanned aerial systems. And we also do independent study for flexible credits, 1 to 4 credits for undergraduate students. Of course, we also supported the capstone projects. Tier 5 is our graduate research. We recruit students to do drone-related research. So this is Merced County Office of Education for Summer Institute. We supported them. So we believe that the drones should be a very important tool for the STEM research for the K-12. And also how to fly drones. We supported a drone camp led by our UC ANR. So they do lots of training on-site. So this is my group. We have a cage, so students can fly under the inside the cage, so everybody is safe. So this is our team in the early days when I joined UC Merced in 2012. So our students, after experiencing drone-related research and education and mechatronics education, they landed jobs in different sectors. I want to say that very interesting. We have 2 startup companies from our alumnus. Very impressive. One of the guy, he actually is Brandon Smith. He started SICOps. Most recently received $20 million VC investment. It's very impressive. So top 10 bragging rights. I don't have time to go through all of them. However, we have to say that in 10 years at UC Merced, we finished 5 PhD students. We published more than 150 papers, 3 books. Yes, I'm also a general co-chair for International Conference of Unmanned Aircraft System, which is a flagship event in our community. And we had a drone safety center for the whole UC system. This is led by Dr. Brandon Stark. I myself, 2018, received a Senate Distinguished Scholarly Public Service Award for the drone-related efforts. We did Ag Drone Tech, agriculture drone technology, pre-conference workshop for many years. And we are the first to fly the shortwave infrared payload using a fixed-wing UAV. We also won the Best Paper Award. It's 1 paper per year in the ICUS, International Conference on Unmanned Air Systems. Since 2016 summer, we started to offer the Unmanned Air Systems for credit course. I served for 6 years, 2 terms for the technical committee co-chairs. And right now I'm editor-in-chief for drones for agriculture and forestry section since 2022. We have diverse innovative applications of drones in crops, waters, air, soil, methane, caves, sandhill crane counting, night flights, and so on and so forth. So we probably is also one of the early groups who can figure out a way how to safely do the night flights. And of course, the last one is the smart big data idea we proposed, and also the digital twin idea we proposed, the new frameworks. So we want to promote the idea of plant physiology informed machine learning. So these are the bragging rights. So next steps, what are we going to do? So you can see that the drone-based taxi you are going to see is going to happen more and more. This is called Advanced Air Mobility, called AAM, Advanced Air Mobility. So think about the traffic jam. You cannot go anywhere. You have to use somebody to lift you. So think about this is the future, okay? And UAV related research is actually to make it publishable is very, very harder and harder. Being able to fly safely is only the beginning. So you have to talk about what's your new mission, what's the new payload ideas, how to use it in the swarm setting, swarm sensing, swarm actuation, and so on and so forth, human factors, and integration to the National Aerospace Research called traffic management, beyond visual line of sight, and sense and avoid. So all these are future important topics that are considered as publishable. So this is AAM, and most recently I'm working on the drones for fighting climate change. Hopefully the methane mapping, like how to use the drones to plant trees, reforesting, crop dusting drones. We can make that manned crop dusting into unmanned crop dusting. Okay, so that will minimize the drift. And personal mobility, and Dr. Stark is leading this type of effort with some funded research. So this has happened last week. Okay, I submitted a proposal to try to establish a Center for Methane Emission Research and Innovation. I call it CMRE at the UC Merced. So hopefully next time when you visit, I can tell you more on this direction. The methane is a very important problem. That's all. Thank you very much. My time is up. Thank you for your patience. Enjoy your stay and have a good visit. Bye-bye.